Nah, Callum's pretty tired. If you're there. Go on. Right, sure thing.
All right, and I've forgotten to switch the game capture to the new game. Uh, Hopefully this will work. There we go. Okay. All right, we are live, and the chat box still doesn't work. Does this one work? No, it doesn't. But yeah. Okay. How your VTuber was staring straight into the screen reminded me of the what meme? Yeah.
I like
Yeah. Same.
it. Oh, check.
I will take the generic musketeer thing. All right. Let's go with
So, on a slightly less graphically intense Age Empires 3.
yeah. Hopefully this will take up less RAM.
I imagine so.
mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Age of Empires 3 we have been playing somewhat recently. We tried to get another person on, but they're quite tired right now. So it'll be another game with me in Scotland, man. Yep. For anybody who ends up watching the VOD and is wondering why I put up two videos at one in one in one day, is yeah, we were playing Age of Empires 4 and then it crashed. So we're now playing Age of Empires 3 because hopefully it won't crash. Um, yeah, and it was due to, and it actually told us why, which is rare. And it said it actually told us that I ran out of RAM, which is the only bottleneck on this laptop. It's otherwise like I believe is actually one of the better systems that we have in our flat right now, if I'm remembering right. But it has less RAM than anybody else, and because Windows likes to take up its RAM, we are kind of smegged on that front. Oh, my oh no, that's just my model deciding that it wanted to lean back because this isn't the usual one. This is my usual settings are on my PC, which this isn't because I'm at home for Chinese New Year. Right. Okay. Just tell me when you've got the game up, or yeah, yeah, you should host.
Yep, uh, don't worry. 2 seconds.
All right.
That just takes me seconds.
Okay. So oh yeah,
Yeah, that come through.
yeah. It's just saying please wait. Host rejected.
Give me 2 seconds.
Hope it's not a case of like that update. I also have to download.
Oh, maybe. Try again.
Yeah, just this. Come on. Host rejected. Uh,
Uh,
technical issues. Give
Yeah, we apologize. We try our best with limited what we have.
yeah that. Yeah, because your game's not even coming up on the thing. So I'm going to double check, and doing this may break OBS. Yes, enjoy enjoy it picking up YouTube Studio for now. Uh, Smegan, right? What is it? Updates, yeah. Priority. Auto update the game. I've not got any betas on. Can I right click and join game? You don't have like a. What's with the little cutie at the bottom of the screen? Ah, yes, that is the watermark for VTube Studio. Yeah, unfortunately, my mascot character I didn't end up drawing because I was lazy.
I need to just make it me, David.
Mm,
Like I take the image I had of my the old image of me, like take that and like make it like a brain in a jar, like it's a head in a jar, like
Jeez,
Futurama.
sorry,
It's just
you can't just put something in a jar in the VTuber fandom.
oh oh no oh no.
Exactly. No. Yeah,
Okay,
host
just
rejected. I don't know why it's rejected. Do you? Yeah.
it says oh, oh no, 2 seconds.
I have nothing to draw. I might draw yours at some point. Mm, cool. You can't put something in a jar in the VTuber fandom. No, no, you can't. No. If we remember, some of us were there for the yeah, the jar figurines in a jar. I'll just say that there is that meme going around. There is that meme we have. Some of us were there for its original. But yes, with the My Little Pony figure. I don't suggest you look it up. Yeah. Jars are somewhat forbidden in the in the fandom because they are now you know suggestive. I'm gonna try to make sure because yeah, okay, chat is working now. Cool, which is good. Yeah,
Sorry,
let's not accidentally play.
I've got like a really awkward thing happening on my end here.
Oh,
I accidentally signed up my Xbox Live account on this,
right.
and it's like doesn't let you post a game. I didn't realize that, so now I'm fixing that. But it's
Hmm.
now like we need to reset your password and stuff because it's been a while. So give me a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We got we got software fucking like corporate bullshit on this end happening.
Mm,
Well, I understand why it's there, security and all, but still, it's always at the worst times.
It really is. Okay. There we go. Okay. I now have the actual game I'm playing up on the screen. Okay, yes, it is also capturing the screen. Okay, so while you fix the uh those technical issues, I'm going to consider what I want to play. Traditionally, I play the Dutch, right? That's certainly my favorite Civ in the game. Oh, they have updated the game since the last time I played. Because these are different icons for the thing. Dutch East India Company. Yep, that wasn't a yeah. Yeah. I don't still don't understand after I looked it up. I think I'm uncultured. Well, I guess that's good for once. Yes, yes, it very much is. You know, the yes. I do not want to. I do not want to explain the jar.
Look it up.
No. It has been looked up. But be grateful that you did not find anything.
Oh yeah, grateful for that.
Yeah, highwayman for just yeah. So when I play the Dutch, I've got a flexible one. This flexible one actually is mostly a cavalry civ, where I build reuters, which are, in my opinion, the best cavalry in the game. Um, I believe Scotland Man would disagree and say rifle riders, but to me, reuters, because they cost one population, make them very good. Um, Artie and Merc. You might be able to tell by my accent that I am actually Scottish. Therefore, having a civ that builds nothing but Highlanders is actually something I very much enjoy. um, um, so I'm able to do that, and I have a more generic infantry civ for them as well. Um, because the Dutch are that flexible, and half of your population is going to be taken up by banks instead of villagers. I really like playing as the Dutch. Um, Another option I have is the Aztecs. Um, Now, I don't know if I have proper decks. Oh, there we go. Let's hope that the game actually works now. I've been on the internet for quite a few years, and I think I've seen enough for me not to be bothered by it. Yeah. that yeah. Sometimes the internet can create a.
Wait,
That's it.
do you join?
Yeah, I'm currently. Yeah, there we go. All right. So what do I
Okay, so
want?
the lineup is alt right nightmare.
All right, nightmare. Okay. Wow.
I like the use of the Swedes in particular.
Who should I go as?
And obviously, I'm going as a good, true, freedom-loving America here,
Hmm,
the central pillar of the Western world. And if it fell, we would all no doubt return to a primal state of existence of clubbing one's head in. We can only
I
hope.
yeah.
Anyway.
I might go as the British then, who
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, no. Oh dear. At least it's not the Germans. Let's be real.
Yes, that. Admittedly, I don't like playing the Germans in this game.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them either.
Yeah, it's like they're
They need to have like Prussian like marksmen or something.
like they're
Like
meant
like
to. Their
something
needle gunners
that
are meant to be good, but they're not.
yeah. They should have had like a unique Prussian like soldier unit that was just really good.
They should have made the needle gunners a musketeer variant instead of a skirmisher variant. I think because like I know that what they were trying to get was that they're very high attack, which yes, the needle gun was. The needle gun was the first cartridge based system in the world, but they're the Prussians. They should have had like there's the meme of 150% discipline, Smeggin, they should have been musketeers. They should have been heavy infantry. They should have been able to tank anything that came at them. And also be twice as expensive. Okay, so my way of playing the British is a bit different because traditionally playing as the British in this game has been you build musketeers. I like longbowmen. I like longbowmen a lot in this game, and one advantage of playing like as the British in Orinoco have been two settlers. I'll take that.
Yes.
Uh,
Und
I can actually play
yes.
with that.
Right. Igual. Right. Yes.
Okay.
Commandment.
Right. Okay. We're also playing on Orinoco. Oh yeah, that's. And you've left deathmatch resources on again. Doesn't matter. Can immediately just all the villagers, because the British get manor houses, which allows them to get villagers by building houses, which makes them the best rush civ in my opinion. Commandamente. I guess I'll take that. Whoops. Let's just delete as much houses as I can so I can get them cheaper.
Ready.
Okay, right. Now with that I can build Kirk and saloon, and that gets me
Ready. Yes.
actual resources. Trees last longer because I'm going to need trees that last as long as physically possible. I hate how hard it is to just get these guys to build. Right, there we go. Right, and I build an artillery foundry. Send this guy up here. And this guy up here. And advance with the fort wagon. Forts are good. British Grenadiers get thingy. Yeoman, Smeagol, get me, Smeagol Longwoman. Utrecht. What am I building? I believe he's saying Oricht, which is Middle English for or okay or all right.
Ready.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully I've done this right, so I get
Yes.
longbowmen that are capable. This is British are one of the few ones that I don't use the Glorious Revolution thing on, mostly because I'm just not too keen on the swinging thing on it. That sounds funny, not gonna lie. Yeah. It is. Middle English is weird, but it's also like completely understandable. Like for the most part, I completely understand anything said in Middle English. Like more so if you it's Middle English is where Scots starts to diverge. So every once in a while in Middle English, you'll have a word that doesn't make sense in English, but because I know a little bit of Scots, it does make sense to me. You also by you saying Utrecht, it also makes a bit more sense if you know. But I assume it also is a lot closer to Dutch than modern English. So yeah. That was it. I need to get the things that allow me to produce. Okay. Build capital. That. Coldstream Guard, Scots Guard, and okay, Grenadier Guards. Okay, have stronger musketeers.
Ready. Yes.
I know that you're playing as American. I don't think you get musketeers as America, but still.
Ready.
Have I ever even played as the Americans in this game? Yeah, deforestation. No, I've forgotten to build a market, so everybody's gathering wood at the slowest pace right now. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, it's the pipe that are underpowered. Things up here. I should build two things down here. What? Why is? Sorry, so occasionally you don't get the best upgrade for a unit, and it confuses the smeg out of me.
Yes.
Okay. Gather all of the wood, because longmen use wood. They're also the longest ranged units in the game, and that's why I like them.
Commandment. Yes. Right. Yes. Igual.
Alright. Ah, yes. Red Coat Musketeers. I should probably build just a section of Musketeers. And a section of Longbowmen, just to compare them.
Commandment? Yes.
Oh yeah, because I'm playing as the British, they get better sheep. I also get the thing that gives them cows. Yeah, I do. Right. Okay, this will allow me to build sheep and cows, and also I should task those on there.
Ready. Yes. Commandment. Ready. Yes.
Yeah, 26 range. That's like more than double the range of the red coat there.
Commandment.
Albeit they do, the red coats do have like a significant swinging range attack there, 56.
Commandment.
There we go, cows. I was go AFK for like a minute, and the feeling that I maybe missed something important makes me feel incredibly frustrated. Not gonna lie, I know what you mean because I do that. I do that as well, where I'll just be like, okay, I've got to turn around because I need to like make the rice or something, and then like and then it's like I'll turn around and be like, okay, what did I miss? Did I miss everything?
Forster.
Okay.
Yes. Heil. Yes.
I need at least 4 guys there to build.
Commandment. Ready.
Yeah, I know you can build drummers from somewhere, but I don't know where.
Yes. Ready. Heil. Tilliere. Commandment.
This guy.
Iwal.
Why is this guy stalking my Explorer?
Commandment. Ready. Yes. Ready. Yes. Ready. Ready.
Oh, things still seem to be going okay.
Yes. Commandment. Iwal. Recht.
Rip settler dude, you can just start gathering cow. Oh, okay. Right, we've still have 8 minutes before the tree's up. And I still need to, yeah, I should continue to build. Guys.
Right. Iwal. Yes.
You know what I can do? I can just, if I do knighthood for my capital, I can just say and go everywhere and just take all the treasure. That should actually increase my experience.
Right. Iwal.
Ah, yeah. My explorer can also build forts, which is good because I want to build more than one of them. Right. Every time I neglect my economy in this game, I get absolutely wrecked. So, I'll do that. Then that'll give me... If I upgrade my arsenal, then I actually have the ability to get more experience.
Ready. Commandment. Ready. Yes. Iwal. Yes.
So, up here. Knighthood and peerage.
Yes.
There they are.
Recht.
Send those guys to also gather cows. No, don't build spies. Oh, I'm out of gold. Well, that's okay. Yes, I'm sending guys up to gather some.
Ready.
It doesn't really matter that I'm out of gold. I kind of already have
Yes.
what I needed the gold for, because most of my units are actually just they require wood instead, so I have an entirely wood-based economy.
Yes.
And normally you can't do that, but I can because that's how I've played my deck. And the deck system, I really like it. I know that a lot of people didn't, but it really allowed you to go in with like an idea of what you're going to do. You can build a civ different ways.
Come on, right. You want right. Yes. Right. You
Because
want.
it's like I've got a European civ that is built to use longbows instead of guns. Yeah, military drummers. Despite the fact I've got people, I have literal drummers over there. I can also research a technology that gives me drums. Right. I really should do more here. And cavalry upgrades. I know it doesn't matter because,
Come on, you want.
but still.
Yes. Ready. Command the men so. Yes.
Gather all the sheep.
Heil. Yes. Ready.
I can't have an entirely sheep-based economy, unfortunately. That is too complicated.
Orchester.
I'm legit just trying to get as much of these as possible.
Heil. Imene so. Yes. Ready.
I'll wait until this little thing is done. We've got 3 minutes until the treaty ends. The treaty is basically no rush timer. Right, okay.
Ready. Yes. Yes.
Maybe I should just build all my longbowing right now. Oh, man, they build slower than I thought they would.
Yes.
Oh, and my phone's run out of battery, so I can no longer see chat.
Ready.
Oh, I have been playing for a long time. Like, I was laughing, playing for that long, and then I look up at the clock and be like, oh, it's been 3 hours.
Yes. Ready. Yes. Recht. Heil. Ready. Igual.
Here's where I am. Yep, is Scotland Man still here? Yes, Scotland Man is still here.
Here.
Monument.
Yeah, it's at this point in the game where I've like, jeez, how much forts can you build as America?
What?
How much forts can you build as America? You've got 2 forts in your town in your actual town.
Ready.
I can build 2, although I really need to. I thought I was using a playstyle I had, which is one of the options obviously is Texas, and you get like a couple of fort cards.
Yeah.
One of them, your forts to produce units for free.
Really, jeez.
And I would usually go down a route of getting as many cards as possible. I have like 8 of them. I've only got 2 though, but I've still got some units being produced for free on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
In my production center.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Commandment. Right. Igual. Right. Igual.
Yep, the treaty has ended.
Heil. Igual. Yes. Imeneso. Commandment. Igual. Yes. Heil. Recht. Yes. Igual. Ready. Yes. Commandment.
I was kind of hoping that I would be able to build a bit more for this, but oh well. Oh yeah, that guy that was stalking my villagers is fine.
Commandment.
I'm back, trying to kill my villagers. Or is he trying to kill my sheep? Can't tell. Yeah. Exotic hardwoods. How's it looking on Scotland Man's side? Oh, I can see Scotland Man sending up a whole bunch of wagons. Like, let's see how everything's going to go for him there. We've discussed his strategy.
Ready.
Oh, for Smeg's sake! Guess what just crashed?
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, wait. The game's not crashed. Or is everything crashed?
No, the game just crashed. Crashed the desktop. That is annoying. Especially because it just happened as the Smeg treaty ran out as well. Uh,
I'm not sure what your plan is.
yeah, I don't know. Do you think we should
I
just
don't.
call it there?
I would like to play a game, honestly.
I
And
would-
my day is pretty loose.
okay, I think it's worth trying one more time. One more game.
Or
Maybe we should reduce the amount of enemies.
yeah, okay. We'll just say enemies, and I'll also say probably make sure you've not got Steam downloading anything or doing anything like
I most certainly don't have Steam doing anything.
that. Okay.
As I said, at the start of this, I actually stopped several things from running. Where's Microsoft Teams running? Let's switch itself on. Okay, good. That's still a thing. I don't have asset preloading on, which is good because this asset preloading would not work on this, considering there's a RAM thingy. Right, just see when you've got the thing back up. I'm going to quickly just pop my phone on charge. Oh. I'm also going to get a drink while we wait. That's so frustrating.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm just building a new deck just because I'm like, right, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, geez, that's Megan. That's taken this, Megan. That's taken a whole bunch of the Megan motivation out of me, so I'm just being. I might be sound a bit quiet right now.
Sorry, bear with me. I'm just making this build.
Yeah.
The USA has lots of actually very good cards. And given their like when they age up, they access different things. They have a lot of different builds that you can really make them into different things.
Yeah.
You can have a rush one, you can boom with them, you can focus infantry, you can focus cav, you can focus artillery, you can focus navy, you can become a guerrilla style one, you can have like a production thing, steamroller.
Yeah. What isn't a grenade that would make a good grenade? I'm thinking because like immediately in my mind fireworks, but that doesn't. That's too easy.
I think any bottle would probably do it.
A what?
Like a bottle.
Yeah, just a glass bottle is technically a good idea.
Good idea.
Yeah. Are we allowed to discuss this? I'm going to take it as a good excuse to discuss this. And it's like Sven, it is one of those things of like we are what the Sven is happening to my model. This is one of those things of like or it was like just somebody in chat mentioned it. Did it? Oh yeah. I'm just like because I've no I should not it can't be anything that's actually harmful because when well say actually harmful explosive mangoes sound like a good idea. Explosive mangoes do sound like a good idea. What's that one explosive tree that you throw Sven, like people are too scared to stand near it because its seeds like literally explode. I know cucumbers do that as well, but cucumbers, you if you throw a cucumber, it'll just land on the floor. It'll scare a cat or something. Oh, I should actually accept the invitation. I'm still thinking about that. So I am probably going to come up with ideas of what is be a good grenade over the thing because it's like I know that I like there have been things that I've seen used as things because it's like technically you know like I remember there being a game but wasn't a very good game. They basically made it was it was like a water fight, a water gun fight, but over a long period of time. There was this huge, it was a thing if you had to assassinate each other, with water balloons, and it was generally it was sort of
Yes,
an,
Hunter.
an honor based system where
Fricht.
if you pressed if you heard the water balloon pop and got wet from it, then you were out of the game. And so like they made so water balloons technically would make decent grenades, and if you wanted to make them lethal, you just fill the water balloon with a lethal substance, which unfortunately is a lot more available these days than you'd think. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, man. Whatever. I don't. I'll take the covered wagon.
Ready. Yes. 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 Recht.
I need to remember to build a market this time. But the reason I don't build one immediately is because churches give you XP over time, and saloons give you gold over time, both of which are very useful. Wouldn't that pop the balloon too? Yes. It would, but it would also spray water everywhere, so thus creating an area of effect, which is what you want with grenades. I mean, if I've not streamed Total War on stream, but with Scotland Man really likes grenades in Total War. So yeah, so I do know of so we know a little bit about what makes a grenade effective in warfare, and that is area of effect, I would say. Wouldn't it like pop and wouldn't it pop it in your hand if you felt it was something harmful? That is an issue, honestly. So you might want to structure it in a way, but yeah, it would be a very risky thing to if you were to do that, I think. But then again, like, you know, there's a reason why grenades are as they are, and it's mostly out of safety concerns. The reason we don't just be like, hey, just get a match. You know, just get a match, light the fuse, and then throw it.
I'm sure it works.
It does work.
Yes. Ready. Recht. Yes. Commandment. Heil. Recht.
Right, okay.
Commandment. Ready. Ready, Menaso.
Like, you know, half of me is like, I'm remembering old Jam Jar. That is one thing. Like, a jam jar would actually work very well. You fill that with Smeg.
No. Again, we're back to jars.
Smeg. Back to jars. Smeg. Whoops. Oh God. Don't use one of those. The Smeg grenade. That would. I mean, by South Park standard, you would do gross out damage. But yeah. Right, okay.
Ready. Commandment.
Oops.
Yes. Ready.
I believe I've just done a done.
Sorry, what was that?
think I've just done a dumb thing, and I may have just locked a set or an. It doesn't seem like that though. Okay, good. Good. I didn't block a set or an.
Ah,
Recht. Heil. Yes. Igual. Immenso. Heil. Recht. Commandment. Igual. Igual. Ready. Igual. Yes.
The fort wagons, both of which will be spent entirely on the wood. Right. I've just thought of the dumbest things I've thought of. Technically, sugar-free gummies work out like grenades in a way, timed grenades, and it's more of a psychological warfare thing, both physically and psychological. Yeah.
it was psychological in like 20 minutes when it, you know, it hits.
Yes. Recht.
Yeah.
Yes.
Technically, if you used it in warfare, it would work more because MREs are built to pad the stomach. Was it? So you feed them sugar-free gummies. You know.
Ready. Heil.
Oh, and they just shit themselves.
Yeah. You know, I know for a fact I sent something to build that capital. That's why it's there. But why? Where? Where did the thing go?
Commandment. Immenso.
No. I'll get the thing that allows me to. There.
Heil. Igual. Recht.
To there.
Igual.
Out the cows. Not there. That would solve all warfare. Nobody would be there to fight because they'd be literally blowing up the toilets. All warfare is based on deception. The best way to win a fight is to not fight at all.
Yes.
Best way to win a fight is make your opponent shit himself or something.
Ready.
Technically that works.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the meme that's going around of like, you know, Isaac Newton saying, "I like them thick," and it's like, "Sir, we can't write that." It's like, okay then, the greater the mass, the more the attraction. No.
Yeah.
Ready. Come on. Yes. Yes. Right. You won't.
Okay. The things here. Oh, there we go. I've got 4. I've got.
Ready.
Did I remember to get 2 forts? I don't think I did.
Yes.
Yes.
I need at least 1 barracks inside my town as well. And that's why they came from there to get the
Commandment. Yes, ready.
thing. Yeah, they keep sending just a
Yes.
random
Right.
guy into my town for some reason.
Igual. Right. Yes. Igual.
It's like they don't want to use their explorer for exploring. They'd rather just keep them occupying my swinging guys.
Yes.
Commandment.
Yes.
I'm upgrading things in order to get more XP. That is what I'm doing. Doing so, I'm using up all my food, and I need my food.
Ready.
Helps I also saying that
Yes. Ready. Recht.
the
Yes.
thing with the outposts being
Commandment.
defensive
Right.
towers.
Igual. Yes.
Heil.
Ready. Forster.
Ready.
Ready. Right.
Okay, Jaguar, just
Yes.
just do that then.
Commandment. I mener så. Yes. Igual. Yes. Recht.
Sounds like a really bad idea to be doing that, but
Commandment. Yes. Commandment.
I'm gonna need at least some guys to be able to
Recht.
be on food. Ah, yes, do you all have interesting stories to tell? And Hawkwreck says, Guten Abend degenerates. Believe me, they do. I love them. Yep, Hawkwreck certainly does. Let's go, Hawkwreck. Twitch my emoticons. Yeah, Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is messing with Idiot Biscuits emoticons. Interesting stories to tell.
Commandment.
The issue being that, like, you know,
Yes. Yes.
we do. I just forget them all when when anybody asks that question.
Forster. Tillere.
It's like, you know, it needs to come prompted out of
Forster.
Yes. Forster.
it needs to come prompted as the issue,
Ready. Commandment. Yes.
or else I just kind of forget them all.
Forster.
Yeah, to find interesting. I mean, the problem is we certainly do have them. It's like immediately my mind blanks.
Commandment. Right.
But
Igual.
mine does that whenever anybody asks any question.
Heil. Forster. Yes.
Right, I should actually set up my the way I do
Recht.
fortifications.
Igual. Ready. Igual. Yes. Commandment. I mener så. I mener. Yes. Yes.
Just up
Recht.
there.
Igual. Ready. Commandment. Heil.
Forward
Recht.
a
Igual.
bit back.
Ready. Emi wall. Yes. Amen.
Yes.
Commandment.
I mener så.
Tell me anything and I'd sit for it and enjoy it. Have Svinny emote of a videotape. Okay, okay. Yeah, like legit, my brain just blanks. Because were we telling something like earlier? What are some of the ones that I have already said, so I can repeat myself live on air, and for it to be an okay thing to do? You know what, instead of wood, I'm going to build some rockets. Where to begin? The time where Lister's left to be a mountain man for... I don't want to tell that story. I still have PTSD over that. Like, you know, it's fucking... Yeah, it's like... It's fucking... Okay, like, you know, I'm currently playing with Scotland Man, and Scotland Man has the honour of being the only person to have ever made me angry. Yeah, basically, there was a, like, Scotland, like, out of this issue, right, Scotland Man, is the better Age of Empires player out of the two of us. Well, it can be argued that I may be better tactically. Overall, in terms of strategy and tactics, more effective is Scotland Man. Because of this game of Age of Empires, which, you know, so we did an 8-person free-for-all of Age of Empires. That was my first mistake. Because I actually don't like playing against other people in Age of Empires. I'm much more of a... I liked the game because it's cooperative. Because you've got good cooperative options, at least. You know? But we did that anyway. And so we did an 8-player free-for-all, right? First thing that happened, Scotland Man attacks another player. The player that I was quite frankly scared of at the start of the game. Because he's very good at RTS games, but he's not as good at Age of Empires. We'll call him Moog, right? So Moog surrenders, right? And immediately, I basically the whole time where Moog is being attacked, I'm just, you know, he's calling on me to attack Scotland Man, or else I will lose, right? And so I simply respond with, a good general knows when not to attack, right? As I am literally setting up an attack on Scotland Man. And so I do attack Scotland Man. And I absolutely wreck his base, right? But I know Scotland Man. I know him well, right? So when Scotland Man has not resigned or been defeated, I knew that I needed to hunt down every last unit he had, or else I'm still at risk of losing. And so I continued doing that. But when I did, Moog was getting bored and begging me to just attack anybody else because Scotland Man was basically dead. And I have reports of after the game, Scotland Man very much had one monk left. But there was not only there was more than one person in the game who had been destroyed. Scotland Man had also destroyed Cactus Man, and Cactus Man had resigned. So he proceeded to go into that base and convert everybody. And because I'm bad at scouting, and I am honestly bad at scouting, this was a flaw that I knew I had. and you know, this is relevant for unfortunate reasons.
Ready.
Yes,
Heil. Recht. Commandment. Igual.
a scout that I knew I had,
Recht.
that I
Heil.
could not find his last unit, right?
Commandment.
And because I was being bed constantly by Moog, I decided, okay, I will attack other people. Now,
Ready.
in the art of war, it is said that if you know yourself and know your enemy, you will win every battle. If you know yourself but not your enemy, you will win half the battles. If you know neither yourself nor your enemy, you will lose every single battle. Right? Now, I knew myself. I knew my flaws. I knew I couldn't scout for Smeg. I knew that I could not.
Heil.
I knew that I needed to kill all of Scotland Man's units or I would lose. I did not, and because of the begging, I was not able to act on that decision. I decided instead that I was going to attack everybody else. Scotland Man converted one of Cactus Man's villagers and proceeded to rebuild the base. He then proceeded to attack again. I proceeded to destroy him again, and then went back to attacking everybody else after sufficient begging again. And then after that, I proceeded to continue to do so, attacking person after person. And Scotland Man kept coming back every time. And every time I would be told there's nothing for me to worry about, he's basically dead. And he would come back every single time. To the point where, like, Smeagol, I actually started, it did not go well. Because eventually I lost my temper. And doesn't matter if I won the game or not, it was no longer worth it. And it is, and after that I just, despite the fact that I had basically won in every sense, if the word tactically, I won the battles, but I did not win the war. Eventually, Scotland Man was able to recover to the point where he was able to launch a proper attack against me. And even though I probably could have recovered myself and countered after losing my temper, I had been not defeated on the battlefield. I'd been humiliated. And so I decided instead to resign the game and basically to resign because I'd failed to maintain my own emotional strength. I decided instead to go on a I decided to fast for 7 days, and on the 7th day I decided to go out and meditate in the woods in order to strengthen my self-will to be able to control my emotions.
Ready. Yes.
And I had mixed results with that. I wouldn't say I was successful. I don't think I developed much at all. I did do an entire day of meditation, yes, but it was I wouldn't say that it was really all that helpful. The helpful thing was that afterwards, Scotland Man and Cactus Man both actually came to meet me halfway when I was walking back from the day of meditation. That was, if anything, the good thing. Yeah, a Pyrrhic victory. The problem was it wasn't even a victory. I would have gotten a Pyrrhic victory had I fought on, but it was no longer worth fighting on. Like, I was winning outright every time we fought, right? Except from at the last bit, and at that point I was gone. Like there was nothing left for me to win. There was no victory to be found there.
Heil? Yes, ich meine so.
Ready. Commandment. Recht, jawohl.
Yeah.
Ready. Yes.
At the very least, there was no hard feelings at the end of it. Like, I understood it was only a game, which is why it hit me so badly that I'd lost my temper over something as small as a game, you know? And it's, yeah.
Yes. I mean so.
Yeah. It's one of those things of, I know that Scotland Man is the type to get
Yes.
angry over a game. There's a reason he had to uninstall Mordhau because of how angry you got. How they decided to meet you halfway reminded me of my Forgotten Stories. I need to write it down before I forget it. Yeah, please do, honestly. And see how you lost your temper over that, though. Yes, yeah. It's, see, the persistence of us. We're both very, persistent
Yes.
people.
Yes.
Like, we're traditionally a lot more of the,
Heil?
you know,
Forster.
like,
Yes.
and when playing Age of Empires, right, one thing that has served us kind of well over the years is actually that
Yes.
we have often come back from places where there was no return, and those often end up making the best games. And it's crashed again, for Smeg's sake! Doesn't say what the crash. What? Yeah. 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 Scotland Man, are you still there? He is not. I just realised Discord has crashed at some point during this. Um, whoops. Okay, one, game just crashed. And two, when did Discord crash?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I can barely even hear you over the sounds of gameplay.
There we go. Yeah, that's I think that's me done.
Yeah, I think we might have to call it because whoops. What's playing technical issues. A VTuber of Bane. Like legit, I think I don't even know if you were there for. I realized you were a bit quiet over the story of swinging that we were saying, so I don't know if you even heard me having to go over the story of swinging that one Age of Empires game.
No, I didn't actually. All I heard was you like talking about interesting stories, and then just like you disconnected, and I was like, "Oh, he crashed," and then I was like, "No, he's still playing. He's not joining though. Maybe he's about to crash." I was basically waiting for Schrodinger's crash, and then you joined to be like, okay, so I'm back, and it's just crashed. I was like,
Yeah.
I was genuinely hopeful. I was like, oh my god, okay, I can't talk to him, but we can play a game.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It would have been great if we could, but yeah. I know. I think that Hot Crex left the chat now, but yeah, I need to. I might want to message him and ask him, hey, can we upgrade the RAM on this thing? Because, wow, that has smacked me over 2 times today, and I don't want to continue streaming on this thing. Like we've done Call of Duty streams on this. Call of Duty's a much more intensive game than Age of Empires. But for some odd reason, it's wanting to crash today, and I don't know why. Yeah, so yeah. So I also didn't get your side of that. So maybe I will have to talk about that one game of Age of Empires another time, because yeah, when I'm yeah, because it's still slightly traumatic to me. But yeah, well, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to call it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream and the 2 attempts that we have tried to play Age of Empires 3. I have been a Listers, a person who goes by the name Listers, and as you can see, my webcam has also crashed again. Yep. And with me today has been Scotland Man 42069.
Hey, oh, well,
Yeah,
right, yeah,
yeah.
maybe next time.
And Idiot Biscuit also says goodbye. Alright. Goodbye, Idiot Biscuit 6. I will see you next time.